Right, welcome to my swing tip for the week. Just focusing more so on drivers with an interesting last couple of weeks on the PGA and European Tour. We've seen a couple guys let down by drivers, Tiger as well. And we see a lot of amateurs with the same issue in terms of teeing off. Now, for those of you that tend to hit the ball left to right in the air or hit the ball straight left, here's a quick little check on how to sort of get yourself back online and swinging in the right direction. Now, when you get yourself set up, because the driver is in line with the left toe, the length of the club, and the way it's designed, we want to try and get the ball up in the air a little bit faster. So we put the ball up a little bit further forward, so we're looking for it to be either just on the left toe or the front toe if you're a left-hander, and or just inside the heel. Now, that position there you're looking at is fantastic, so try not to get the ball too far back in the stance. Now, what most golfers do is when they move the club forward to get themselves aligned, they tend to get into this position on the left. Now, what's happening there is you've moved forward, you've stretched to go get the golf ball, and you've turned your shoulders to the left. Now, the biggest issue with that is that when you're aiming that far left, club face is pointing straight at your target, you're going to end up hitting the ball with a massive slice. So the ball start on the line of the shoulders because that is the swing direction you're going to have regardless of how hard you try. And the club face pointing straight means that it's open to the swing path, which will always give you a left to right spin. So what we need to try and do is when you set yourself up, rest the club in the middle of the stance, and then make sure that once it's set up in the middle of the stance, that you drop the right shoulder and move the left shoulder up to try and get the club to the ball. So we want to try and make sure that the shoulders stay square the entire way through the swing. Now you can see there with the two setups, that stick is a little bit more on target on the plane of on the line of the feet and the rest of the body, whereas there it is considerably left in relation to the feet. So try and get your shoulders aligned at the start. If you're unsure exactly where you are, grab a colleague or a mate that's standing with you, just get them to rest the club across your shoulders once you're set up, and you'll soon see exactly how far left you're aiming, which will then give you a bit of a clear indication as to where you're going to hit the golf ball. Now, with the shoulders massively left, you can see the shape difference there. Left ball start to the right. Here we have a straighter ball flight pulling to the left with the shoulders too close. So give those a go and see what happens.